Picture
It's a,
with
yeah,
my,
it's
on mine.
Yeah.
criminal charge, but it's
Oh, I know.
resisting an officer
Yeah.
for not giving ID.
Or you want to take the picture?
Either way.
When they
Whatever
didn't
y'all
have
want.
So you're not gonna be in it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'll be.
I'll hold this one and take a picture with this one.
They finally said
Are you
that,
sure? Well, I can hold that.
You want to be in it?
I'm talking about in. He wants a picture of us all, right?
Yeah.
Well,
We're taking up some handicapped parking spaces here, so. Oh, he's taking more
Over
pictures.
the camera. One more picture. Number 7.
Yeah. You good?
Everybody.
Pretty sure they're gonna violate his rights here this morning. Hopefully they don't arrest him.
All y'all together?
I'm not going in.
Well, I'm just gonna say, we can't allow anybody that doesn't have business in, that's per Chief Justice Beasley.
So you're not allowing witnesses in? Because as far as a legal venue goes, there has to be peer witnesses. You can't have a court full of state employees as witnesses. So this is the witnesses for the event.
Okay, you can take that up to Chief Justice Beasley. If you get subpoenas, then
How do we do that?
give her a call.
Yeah, the number?
That's their office, no, I don't.
Did you guys get the number for me?
I'm probably gonna go find.
Where is that stated? I mean, I understand that's an order, but as far as where is that actually as policy? Where can we find that in the books? Because what you're doing is declaring a meeting.
Go to nccourt.org,
Uh-huh.
and she's got the orders on there.
The orders. So orders aren't laws though, sir.
Does that supersede the North Carolina Constitution?
That's what we're going by.
I know, but orders aren't laws. Just like the mandate.
The Constitution that says the court should be
Okay.
open.
Yeah.
Okay.
According to both the federal and the North Carolina Constitution, the courts are required to be open to the public.
Again, you can take that up with her, her office.
So are you stating that the
Again, you can take it up with her in her office.
okay? So the judge's order supersedes state law.
Well, she is under the judicial system, so
She is under the
she is
judicial
his
system.
judicial.
Yeah, I think it's Article 1, Section 18 of the North Carolina Constitution. Did you work here, right?
Yes, sir.
In what capacity?
I'm a bailiff.
Okay, so law enforcement then?
Yes, sir.
When you got your position, you swore an oath to uphold the U.S. Constitution and the state Constitution.
Yes, sir.
Did you swear an oath to uphold judge's orders?
I do what I'm told to do.
Ah,
Okay?
no, you didn't swear that oath. So you did swear an oath to the
Look,
Constitution.
Don't put words in my mouth, man.
You didn't.
I'm
It's
just
not
here
part
to
of
do
your
a
oath of
job,
office.
okay? I'm here to do a job.
Well, your oath of office is public record. I mean, it's in the Constitution, like what your oath of office is, and it says nothing about swearing an oath of an allegiance to a local judge. You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution of the state and of the federal government,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
And the state laws. And the judicial do not make laws.
Okay.
Where's the filing of the judge's oath? The judge also has to take an oath. Is the judge's oath here on public display so that we can
It's
see
in the
it?
clerk's office.
It's at the clerk's office? Okay, now an actual physical copy, an actual certified copy of the oath. It's here, so we can see it to make sure that this is an actual legal venue. Because I've heard in the past that sometimes judges' oath of office is, they're not up to date. So can we actually see that document?
If it's filed in the clerk's office, it's public record. You should be able to check.
Okay, so it's filed, the original document filed in the, okay. I'd love to see the, the scientific construction of that document. So we can go, I can go on in and take a look at that?
You need to leave your cell phone in the other.
Yeah, I don't have it, I don't
device
have
in
that,
the
yeah. I need to see, I'd like to see it for myself, anyway.
Okay, well, get somebody to go You go through security,
Yeah.
take a left, that's the clerk's office.
Hold on.
No. So you guys.
Oh, my God. I forgot to put that on there.
This
I'm gonna hand you this.
The court.
Chief Justice Beasley.
Chief Justice, all right, yeah. Pass that around. Let people get a picture. If somebody's live, make sure they put it on the live channel. If anybody wants to call it and ask if they have, you
I'm
know,
gonna let you have it.
ask if this court today is going to be open, which they're required to be open pursuant to the U.S. Constitution and the North Carolina Constitution. I think it's Article 1, Section 18 of the North Carolina Constitution. If they want to call Chief Justice Beasley and demand that the court be open to the public, as they're required to by state and federal constitution.
How you doing, man? Good.
104 watching.
Oh, you're live?
No, yeah, where are we at exactly?
This is a Rockingham County Justice Center. It's the Rockingham County Courthouse, and I think we're on like the border of Reedsville and Whitworth.
What's the number you gave me earlier? The address?
The address? It's 170 North Carolina Highway 65, Reedsville, North Carolina.
They were asking
Yep.
in the chat.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys want to share, Carolina Auditor is live, so make sure that you guys share that with people so they can rebroadcast or get the audience in here.
Yep.
That's good. Run a poncho.
That's probably my buddy.
All these cameras, I got to fix my hair. Shower if it's dried. See it.
There's some other words too. All I can say is Hey, I thought that's good.
You got Spurs on?
No.
He has Spurs. I don't know if he's wearing them.
No, I can just see the
Oh.
belts around
Yeah.
his, belts around his,
I don't hear Spurs.
poncho on.
No Spurs today?
What's that?
You're not rocking any Spurs today?
Nah, I got my cast first, bro. My popsicle, though.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
How do you make it?
Good, how about you?
Morning. Fuck. You had to do it this early in the morning, huh? Nice moon.
Nice one.
Well,
Yeah.
how's stuff going so far?
We're trying to figure out if the court's going to be open or if it's going to be a secret court. And according to the gentleman here, doesn't sound like it's open. Sounds like it's going to be a secret proceeding. If they even let me in.
That's courts in America these days, huh? A lot of them. It's a good thing Michigan overturned some of that stuff.
There must be no witnesses to the crimes committed inside that building.
Yeah, no, that's the way some places like it. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, Michigan just passed something this past year saying that videography is open, like for the courts. Anybody can go and record whatever you want in the courts.
Trying to respect the First Amendment.
Yeah.
Whew.
And we have a local judge that they think they can violate the rules of the Constitution and trample on the rights of the people. And it seems like the guys here, the deputy at least, doesn't want to honor his oath. He wants to follow some judge's order rather than his oath to the Constitution, which means that he's a traitor.
He's a sergeant to boot.
Yeah.
Should know better.
Paycheck to paycheck, right?
Means it's treason.
Anything for money.
Violating your oath of office is actually a
Oh,
felony.
and mercenary.
That pension.
Isn't treason a little higher than a felony? No.
Yeah, treason is higher than a felony, but you throw out the word treason and they just kind of roll their eyes and they don't know what that means. They don't realize that the penalty for that is death. So
In the military, yeah. Not anymore, sometimes.
I mean, there's still U.S. codes that talk about
Yeah.
the penalty for treason is death. So.
Yep, that's true. It was one of the good times.
Yeah.
That's okay for a man to walk in showing his underwear, showing his ass. Is that okay for a man to walk in like that? With his britches down?
You know, in prison, it's a sign that you're open to solicitation.
I know.
Maybe he's. Maybe.
Do you have a
That's what I
dress
heard.
code? Just curious. Do you have to have your shirt tucked in and stuff?
I believe dress code, some judges do require that week on the court.
Getting mine started. Looks like I made it in time. Just barely.
Yeah.
Folks, y'all do me a favor and step aside if the other folks got
Ah.
Picking up the whole entire sidewalk.
Love it to the left here.
Yeah. Trying to get a live. Everybody has a live.
Pulling mine up.
So we have currently Carolina Auditor is live,
Yep.
and I don't know if anybody else is live.
Breathe free. Free sound.
Breathe Free.
Breathe free academy.
Breathe Free Academy. So you go back for a second.
Can you hold that one for a second? It's live. Got to put a battery in the winter when it starts.
I'll hit you. I know you know that voice. I'll hit you if you don't know who it is. Damn right.
You can't identify people by voices. I've heard that.
Oh, straggling like usual.
Yeah, he had to get everybody's stuff ready.
Likely excuse.
Either Matt or Carolina Auditor has your.
I just told him.
Nope, I'm not eligible yet. Brand new channel.
I have
298
You
subscribers.
can do it through StreamYard.
What's that?
Go,
App?
I don't know if it's an app or if it's a web thing.
Could go Facebook Live.
Come back, y'all.
Yeah, but pull up StreamYard and then you can feed into your YouTube and go live on that.
Okay.
JC got our blocks on his streaming
Really?
because those songs that the police station was
Really?
playing. Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Yo.
I brought my pepperoni.
Nice.
Big stick of pepperoni.
You know that's going to be about a half a stick before the day's
Hey,
over.
you guys can hang it.
Huh?
Not just behind the scenes.
Everybody see.
Hey,
All I did was put the
thank
tag
you
and
very
all
much.
shit.
Oh, dude. That was fun. Got some cryotherapy,
Yeah.
wind therapy,
Yeah.
3.5 hours.
We're trying to get as many people live as we can, and then we'll let the Watchdog News know so they can pull all the different streams and rebroadcast simultaneously.
Yeah, but 174 watching now.
All right. So Carolina Auditor's got 174, and we have SC Swamp Fox, which I don't think she's at 1,000, but she might StreamYards. Breathe Free Academy's trying to do StreamYards live.
Yeah, I'm creating my account with StreamYard.
I'm trying to do the same.
I'm recording with my GoPro too.
Alright. I don't know if Pepperoni can go live yet. Can you go live, Pepperoni?
My phone, I left it. It's kind of freaking right.
Hey, baby, how you
Will you be the right angle?
Are you live?
Yes.
I'm going live right now. I just made it public.
Yeah, stand out.
It's got
Yeah, they have some standoff to get the whole, you know.
Can I film your live going live? No, I'm joking.
Go ahead.
We got some people for the up close audio and recording.
Hang on, let me set.
No problem.
Alright guys, I am
It just popped up on my screen.
live now, I do believe.
It said you were.
You
Guardians?
set you down? Yes.
Alright. Carolina Guardians live. We got Carolina Auditors. Time check.
Like a news play.
Count back.
Time on deck?
You got Carolina
What's the
Guardian
time?
helping out Pepperoni with his.
Anybody got the time?
8:54.
Thank you.
5 minutes tonight.
How's it going?
All right, baby, how's it going with you?
Okay. You got to get on the other side of the sun,
I know it's.
messing up your camera.
Yeah. I should know better than that.
There's my camera helper, Dominique.
Oh, you didn't bring my remote to the camera. Did you?
You wanna film some with this for the fun of it?
I'm just gonna sit
It's on, it's
out the way
recorded.
here.
If you don't, I can just hold it
Yeah, okay.
if you want to.
This is recording here.
Yep, and if you want to see the screen, just
I'll
touch it.
just let it turn around here.
South Carolina swamp fox, all the way from South Carolina.
All the 5 o'clock in the morning came way too early.
So is it chili and onions? You said you came all the way.
Chili. Make some salsa? How you liking that pepperoni?
Who's got that number for the judge?
It can go higher than
Yeah, I have it.
All right, we guys pass. There's a number for the Chief Justice here, Beasley. If you guys want to make sure you show it on your cameras, on your live streams. If anyone wants to call the number and demand that the court be open pursuant to the U.S. Constitution and North Carolina Constitution, Article 1, Section 18.
Sorry again.
Here's the, what? 183. He looks the most like Rogue Nation, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a resemblance there.
Let's see if I got anybody on my live stream.
I'm still saying on list. Y'all, everybody else is getting my. Who said it got my life?
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
I didn't click on it since I'm live.
Yeah, I understand.
I saw the pop-up.
Behind the scenes Carolina, man.
How's it going? Oh, cool.
Get a man right there to
Yeah.
Carolina Auditor, baby. Go subscribe to the channel.
Thank you.
There's the judge's number, guys. What's going on?
We're asking people to
Call them up.
call and demand that the court be open pursuant to the U.S. Constitution and the North Carolina Constitution, Article 1, Section 18. The courts are required to be open. And if they're not allowing witnesses in or the public to come in and view this proceeding, then it's a secret and unlawful proceeding.
And they could provide a video, but they're not even doing that.
Yeah.
The technology's here, it's cheap.
Try not to block that sidewalk, guys. People need to come in.
And Florida's completely open now.
Yeah.
Why can't we be open?
Yeah.
Anybody need to see?
Give them a call and demand.
Waiting on the word here. Here, see if they're gonna do a secret
Give them a
corridor.
call and demand the courtroom to be open. Be quiet for a minute. Find out from Justice, what's that article?
Article 1, Section 18 of the North Carolina Constitution.
Article 1, Section 18 of the North Carolina Constitution. It's unlawful for them to keep the courts closed to the public. They should be secretive.
Had a nice motorcycle trip.
We have a right.
Beautiful moon out. All right, we got a phone number to call in. Chief Justice here.
Him, his lawyer, and one person in with him. And no, it is a public voice.
Yeah.
Got Simplify, Carolina Auditor,
And what I've come to find out is the way that these construct these forms or these documents is almost like fraud. It says nothing. Okay, like the best way I can describe this is a signature. Okay, you have what's called the Madison sign language, found in Chicago Manual Styles 11-147. Okay, based on ASL is like what we see when we're driving down the road, the way that it's constructed. But due to the fact that they construct it in a fraudulent manner, because it's based off the grammatical rules of Latin, but they do not use the hyphen as joinder, so therefore what happens when they use the all capital letters, nom de guerre, word mark, or whatnot, it absolutely says nothing. So it removes liability from these people.
That's exactly
and then
right.
it is based upon your own tacit consent that you comply. Okay? So
I
you
do not comply.
So it says that, yeah, but you can't just say that. They bound you in contract law.
That's right.
Okay? This is an old Babylonian system, man. This has been going on for thousands of years. This is Babel.
You notice your driver's license or any of your identity, your social security card all has capitalized letters.
Yeah, but they
From
can't.
A-
It's
all
like
capital.
here. I'm gonna
That's
explain.
a signed contract.
Yeah, I'm
is what it
gonna
is.
explain it based off this gentleman's shirt right here. Okay? The way that this is written, you see multiple languages here. It looks like English to the common man, but it's called Dog Latin. Okay? So Levi Strauss and Company. That's the signage. And then it reverts down to almost like, let's see here, original, let's see, wow. Quality clothing. Okay, and patented May 20. I gotta find someone better because you gotta have multiple uses in here. I'd say. No, because you're utilizing the all capital letters. When they mix up between the all capital letters language and then they go to proper English, or then they even put their signature upon a form, even though it looks like English to us, the untrained masses. What happens is there's no one-to-one correspondence. There cannot be, because the grammatical rules say that there cannot be, because they're using a foreign language. We've all been deceived, okay? So what happens is you use all capital letters, then it goes to proper English.
Correct.
It can't say anything. So just like our governor's order stated all that stuff, he's used 3 languages. Proper English, he's used American Sign Language, and then he's used cursive writing. Those are 3 languages. There can't be any correspondence between them. Sorry, I've been looking at this stuff for so long, man.
So what's the correlation to what's going on here?
The correlation is we want to see that if even his judge's oath of office is even constructed correctly, and that he has jurisdiction to hear the case.
There's actually made some watermelon.
Why?
I don't know. We have some in the house if you want.
Sounds fucking
Nora had a hangry to
All right, but
watermelon.
notice all your identification is in capital letters.
Yeah. It's in
Your
capital
social
letters.
security card, your driver's license is all in capital letters.
I was
Yeah.
taught like this. A birth certificate, okay, the canal. Woman's canal.
Yeah, the
Okay, and the
BRT.
ship comes into the canal.
We are all in
And
maritime
the name
law.
of the ship,
Yeah.
where the
The
ship
tr-
come from, what's on that ship is the same thing as our birth certificate, social security number and everything.
It's a birth, a
yeah.
live birth.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a birth.
There's 2 cases. There's the Genesee Propeller Chief, which brought the Genesee Propeller Chief versus.
Everybody wants to know who's here. Can you tell them who you are?
Basically,
Fuck
there was
piggies,
a-
and I need some subs bad, because I can't go live.
Say it one more time.
Fuck piggies, it's PHUCK-PIGGY''S.
So what they said was, is based on the
Let me
fact
give a
that
shout out to my
navigable
girl,
waters
Cali girl in the
are
Carolinas.
utilized
I'm behind the scenes Carolina. We out here to
federal
support
laws
behind
come in and
justice.
supersede based on the Commerce Clause. But they also said that they were
They want to know who you are.
Pepperoni Audits. Joshua. Definitely good to be here.
From South Carolina. right?
South Carolina, yes,
Cool.
sir. Definitely good to be here. Support blind
That's the
justice.
Palmetto State.
Had to do
Yep.
with there being a stipulation about Commerce Clause where a farmer, because
Do you have a
prior to
channel?
1933, the collapse of the
Do you
gold
have a
standard,
channel?
most people were
No,
self-sufficient.
not yet.
They had,
It's
homesteaders.
but bring it
People didn't go to
with
the
the
grocery
people.
store.
We went
So you
to-
needed to do
You're
it
who?
with homesteaders so that
With the
they
people.
could incorporate everything and get more
Yep.
fulfillment mechanisms.
So we went to
What they did was,
Titus bill,
they end up
the Titus bill,
they
support
ended up based on the
Solar
Commerce Clause,
Yacker
the
about the
farmer
case,
had
and the other guy
said, well, I'm gonna
about the
put
family,
20
and he got the
acres for
body
sale
come,
in commerce,
the
and I'm gonna
video,
Yeah.
because we support him there, because it's
for myself.
like
I'll make
13, more than
bread,
13
whatever
people
they
go
wanted
there.
to do
Cool.
with the 20
So we'll
acres
be
they
able
do
to
for
get it.
themselves.
Well, thank you.
Commerce, they
Yeah,
said, well,
you're
no,
welcome.
based on the Commerce Clause, due to the fact that you had planted 20 acres for sale and then 20 acres for self, you've taken yourself out of the equation of commerce, so therefore you have affected commerce as a whole. And so that's how Admiralty Maritime was brought from water onto land, and now all roadways are navigable waters of commerce. And based on registration and everything, on your own hand signature, you all agree to it. And carry around your fiction in your
I was
pocket.
told if you tell the judge that he don't have jurisdiction because of the maritime flag, he had to shut down the court.
I mean, it goes into that, but it even goes beyond that, man. I mean,
I don't even know, but I'm not going in. Is the court open today for everybody or just a few people? Like if I'm independent and I want to come in with no electronic devices.
I know you go to the clerk.
Oh, I go see the clerk. I'm talking about the court. Is courtroom open today? The court open to the public? People are asking me online.
unity was people came together, whether it was I understand it, but was the scheme opposed? Or whatever, they wanted to play. They needed to
Well, it was, even if it's ordinance, there's got to be some kind of penal code. That's the point. It's got to be up front.
Do you have a channel?
No, I'm not.
Independent.
Supporter.
Independent
Yeah.
person.
I follow him.
Cool.
Boy.
Right.
I use these as assistive technology, so I need them to be an equal functioning member of society. Demanding equal access. I said I use my devices as assistive technology, so I need them in daily life to be a functioning member of society. So I'm demanding equal access to the courts.
Right, did you get, whatever the judge approved for you to bring in?
Whatever the judge is saying is contrary to the Constitution and the Americans with Disabilities Act. So,
Just a simple yes or no question.
I'm telling you, I want equal access to the courts. So
Well,
either you're gonna let me in or you're not gonna
Well,
let me in.
what I'm saying is, we can assist you with what you need.
But that's not what the ADA
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
I don't care who you talk
Right,
to.
but I'm not required to accept whatever you're offering as assistance.
Okay, well, if you refuse
According
to
to
go
federal-
in,
according to federal law.
go in without your, devices, then that's
No,
on you.
I want to go in. I want equal access. If you're saying I cannot go in,
You talk to your attorney, that's why he's here.
That's why
you-
Your
are you
attorney- your
stopping
attorney's
me?
right there.
No, he's here to help me with
We
criminal
have
matters.
nothing else to say, there's a.
Okay, so are you gonna allow me access to the courts?
They're clearly not gonna let you in with your stuff.
Alright, so you're not gonna allow me access to the courts right now. I have a court date. I'm here to acting in good faith to do the business of the court.
We're going to allow you in without your, devices.
Okay, what's your name for violation of ADA? Hold on, guys. What's your name?
Who you asking?
You.
I'm Sergeant Doom.
Doom? Okay.
Doom,
And the other?
D-O-O-E on my.
Doom. Alright.
Mike,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the court.
Okay.
It's kind of,
Alright.
see what's going on.
Alright, well, I'm still trying to get access.
So at this point, when they can talk to you, we're not responding to anything they say unless you're asking.
So you're physically not allowing me in entrance. So we got Doom, and what's the other name? You, okay, so I got everybody's name then. What's your name? Gibbs? You got Gibbs, Doom, and for the other officer's names?
Deputy Long.
Long? Okay.
We're gonna get a piece of paper from the judge.
Yeah, I gotta go back.
Cell phones, anything like
No,
that?
no medals, no, not keys.
So we have Doom,
Yeah, not the Constitution.
Doom, Gibbs, Long, and who else? More?
He's blind.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Alright, so you're not gonna.
Disrespect.
Alright, so you guys are clear that you are trampling on the Constitution and disability rights, meaning your qualified immunity is gone. This judge is not going to protect you. He's gonna
That's how
throw
you want to construe it, then
He's
yes.
gonna throw you under the bus.
Okay.
Like, you guys are violating the Constitution,
What you here for, man?
both the state and federal, and state
Cell
and federal law.
phone, anything on you? Okay, go ahead.
So I'm here to do business of the court, and you are preventing me access.
Alright, we're not gonna block his door, that's what we're not gonna do. No, I don't, I want you back out that way if you're not coming to the courtroom.
Who are you?
If you're not coming, I'm Captain Bull.
Alright.
We're not gonna block his door. Alright, that's all I'm asking. Thank you very much.
Show your officer's not supposed to do it. He's trying to get in with court.
And he knows the procedures to get them coming for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Equal access.
That's not the law.
The ADA is not for y'all to pick and choose
W.
what he can use.
Yeah.
It's for him to be self-sufficient, not for y'all actually. That's how
Small town, y'all need to think about what y'all doing.
See you later, buddy.
You got a lot of people watching.
Was that the sheriff? Okay.
Well, this is just sheriff and stuff out, sergeant and stuff out.
That was the captain that just came out.
You put me in there, and do this. Cool. We'll try to get this taken.
All right.
And my headset. We'll find out.
What's
What's that?
the law for that statute?
There is none.
They got it up there illegally, there's no law for that.
Yeah, I've already asked about it. He says we're supposed to look it up.
They're not enforcing a law. They're enforcing the whim of a criminal that's wearing a judge's robe.
Yes.
Yes.
It's already been charged for,
That's how a lot of this is.
let somebody go for the bribe.
They're co-criminal conspirators to deprive constitutional rights.
Yeah.
We have
Forget it, work
Gibbs,
for we the people.
Long, we say Moore,
Want me to hold
and
it?
then,
Are you tired of holding it?
yeah, Doom.
You're used to the order follower prior service. Do you have anything to speak on?
Yeah, I mean, I used to be an order follower. I did horrible
That's
things.
Simplify
I
Matt
followed
right
orders in the
there.
military. I tortured people. I terrorized people. I killed people. Like them preventing me access to the courts isn't to that level. But are they going to use violence? You know, if the judge says, okay, throw him to the ground, put him in handcuffs, kidnap him, they probably will.
Yep. That's what they're there for.
Because
And
they're
now
not
the
using their
ADA
moral
will
conscience.
put you on blast.
They're not thinking as a human being. They're thinking as an order follower. Like, well, if I don't follow orders, I'll lose my job. And so they're not actually using their moral conscience. They're not actually following their oath.
You're gonna lose not only your
You're gonna lose your
job,
immunity.
That's what happens sometimes,
Yeah.
You will
unfortunately.
lose your immunity.
Y'all are looking about $30,000 a piece. No, we're not. I don't think we're blocking the tires in front of us.
Blue ice.
So the
Wow. This judge is also doing evictions on the time of crisis?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pathetic.
So the criminal quote unquote judge is Chris Freeman, and there's a motion to recuse.
money to people to pay.
There's a public right here. We're standing right in front of a pillar.
He is not
There's-
blocking the door, there's a
No,
wall
he
right
said
through
he
it.
was blocking.
There's a motion for this judge to recuse on his desk, and he has yet to move on it. He's yet to rule on it, and well, so before he can do anything else, whether he wants to order me, kidnapped again, he procedurally is supposed to handle the recusal that's before him, and we'll find out if he's actually going to do that or if he's going to again not follow his own rules.
I hope that asshole judge ain't kidding me, because my last name is Freeman. We've been here since 16 something.
Start asking how the
Well, Colonel Burgess Freeman is my great, is the first one that came over, my great. Is what I put. The Burgess house in Virginia, that was my grandfather's. In the Freeman Circle.
You want back there?
My grandfather.
I guess we'll find out.
So we have Carolina Guardians live, and then Carolina Others live.
But Chris Freeman is the judge.
I'm not getting a lot of signals, so I don't know if they're gonna be able to pop in or not. I ain't got nobody in now, but.
Yeah, I'm Brief Academy is live.
Yeah, Brief Free Academy, I'm talking to you guys right here. We'll link some documents of what's been going on, but it's been an interesting situation.
Disrespect to the fought for you to be safe over here.
Yeah. He lost his eyesight for you. And this is how you treat him.
You know what you're asking them to do is kind of like asking a person with a prosthetic leg to leave it out here. Same thing.
Not,
Well, that's what Nazis did.
You don't have a conscience.
Yeah,
You can shoot it
at
a long
least
time.
they're not killing Jews yet, guys.
they just look black.
What's sad is this young buck over here, he just walked into a lawsuit and didn't realize it.
Yep.
You're accountable too for not stepping in and letting these bad cops know that they're breaking the law.
Today's law
You're
is to
not
keep
immune
going.
from the federal law, guys.
You haven't been
As
watching
long
the
for
news?
y'all's asses too.
Yeah, that's what the 88.
Miss Justice wants to know, can anyone call Noli D?
Disabled people.
Okay. Somebody.
Yeah.
Does anybody have Noli D's number?
Really messed up.
Hey guys. Does anybody have Noli D's number? No. If you
I have her number, but I'm live.
yeah. Tell her to send it to
Jeff.
Free.
Ordinance ain't for us.
Jeff might have it.
Yeah, Jeff might have it.
Yeah, I forgot about
She has it. Just tell her to send it to Breed Free Academy's cell phone.
Yeah, ordinance is kind of like y'all's rules and regulations. Not meant for us.
But y'all don't know that, y'all charge people for it.
I know y'all probably not gonna have to, but do you not have any empathy for a vet that's going on here?
Everybody's showing up to see what's gonna happen.
Load up or whatever over there, got brain damage, off the site.
Document on his desk.
Nothing?
So, we're just kind of waiting out here, talking to cops, hanging out.
What's the first thing that you say in your oath? What was that first sentence?
Oh.
Do you know?
Hang on, I go grab it.
Go grab it for us. Because we know.
Where is America? Where's the United States? Anybody seen it?
You want to put $1,000 that it has something to do with the judge's orders in that oath?
No.
Anyone want to take me up on that? $1,000?
The United States.
$2,000?
Unless
The first thing in that oath that you swear to protect. What was it?
courts weren't always secret.
Do you know?
Definitely wasn't a local judge or his
It's sad, you know, there's some states that are reversing that around, but the first one.
Like Carolina got, he got it written down verbatim. Yes, these officers just sworn to something they didn't understand they sworn to.
It's actually part of the Constitution. Like,
Yes.
yeah. It's in the articles.
And that's what,
I was gonna say, in Winston-Salem, you can go to the Justice Building and go in there with your phone.
yeah,
Look at the contrast here.
yeah.
How do you explain that?
I can go in my court building,
One word. Tyranny.
tyranny, Nazis.
Do a lot of edits.
You know, the people can stand up to tyranny. There's more of us than there are y'all. That's why across
360.
the United States, people are getting fed up with y'all's asses.
This video is not been put out there.
Y'all seem to think y'all over the people. Nah.
Well, thank you.
Definitely.
The numbers I heard were roughly
Is your own video, did you upload that too?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
It's at the end of
Just think.
the one I did on Madison.
Alright, I'll have to check that out.
Good
There's so many
job.
Madison
Yeah,
videos.
So-
it's absolutely astounding that you can't put
Yeah.
things together. in
40,000
views.
We can back up a little bit.
The one Madison video I put up has the most views I've ever had on any video, 17,000.
Cool.
So, if they do kidnap me today, the jail is just right here in the same building.
Okay.
It's a business, right? So it's a cash register, cha-ching, 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 right?
That's all they're about. They're not about fighting crime.
So you guys feel free to, protest all you want outside the jail or here. If they do kidnap me and throw me in a cage, you guys can get the number for the jail and demand my release. You can call the Attorney General's office or the Governor's office. You can call the jail and demand that they give me equal access, like not take away my my hat, glasses,
Your devices.
my cane, my devices. They're probably gonna take me in a cell, like
Yeah, you need your hat and glasses.
some kind of
I mean,
protection from the lights.
Yeah, you have to have protection for the lights.
Yeah.
Keep your clothes on.
Yeah. Well, they're most likely gonna put me in a jumpsuit if they do, in their clothing, in the slave clothing they want me wearing.
Yeah, the slave clothing.
So, but you guys can call in and demand. What's that?
No, they don't know their oath. The main one walked in. I guess he was powerless.
Okay, here's your oath. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reserves
reservation, or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I have about to enter. So help me God.
That was
So,
your oath.
your oath, the very first thing you swore to defend was the Constitution. So what is y'all excuse now?
Nazi following orders.
The Constitution says he has equal rights to this facility with his assistive devices, whether the judge says so or not. That is the supreme law of the land. Y'all have messed up severely. You could lose your house. He could lose his house. The little boy y'all brought out could lose his house.
Do that oath, and by
Because you
y'all
don't
not
follow
following
order.
that
Article
oath,
1, Section 1 of
you
the
lost your immunity.
Talks about,
Period.
You know what happened to all the
You
Nazis
lost
who said they
your
were following
basically
orders?
preamble.
They were put to
Yeah.
death.
Constitution about
Start digging in y'all's pockets.
Because
but
right now what y'all
y'all
doing is
lost
committing
immunity.
treason.
One section one about everybody's
Y'all
equal liberty.
treasons, y'all blue ISIS, y'all Nazis.
Not here.
And treason is punishable by
Nice
death.
if they had a section about no
You wanna
secret
keep going?
courts in
They have that.
How you
In the state
you say
constitution?
again, you work for Nazis.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
You
there's
go home and
there's
tell your
actually
kids that you kept the blind
there's a
veteran out of the
section
court so he can get
against,
arrested.
This is Justice
That you
President's
broke your
chat,
oath?
but she's got it pulled up somewhere.
That was just another, bunch of words put together, right?
It's basically
That was
the
just words he had to say
Declaration
so
of
he
the
get
First
paid,
Amendment of the
guaranteed
state
paycheck.
constitution. It talks about the right to
From us,
protest, the right to
y'all
freedom
work
of
for
speech.
check.
You do realize that the
And
citizens
then
got together and
it
decided not
also
to pay
says that
property
people
taxes for
are
1
to
year?
instruct
Y'all won't
the
get paid?
legislators.
And don't tell me you pay
And-
taxes too, because you pay taxes off my money.
And,
Yeah, I love how they say, oh, we pay taxes too.
societies
Yeah, they paying taxes off our money.
You pay
They're
taxes
on
with
welfare
taxes.
checks,
will not be tolerated.
welfare recipients.
You might wanna get this sheriff out here so I can read the oath to him too, so he can uphold it.
He wanna hold it, he's Nazi, they're Nazis.
Fox
This house-
News is gonna eat this up.
Carolina Auditor.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
well, I heard Carolina.
See if Mrs. Justice will post. There's a, I
Yeah,
think it's
this
Article
book-
1, Section 1 of the North Carolina Constitution. Posted in for you guys.
And y'all's face is gonna be right up on it. The Nazi oath breakers, not standing up for the Constitution. So y'all just spit in
Hey.
all my forefathers' faces.
Hey, they gotta eat, you know. They.
They can get,
That's no
they on
excuse.
welfare,
They can go work at another place.
Oh, okay. Well, then they gotta eat and kind of get hero worship.
Yeah, I don't get that, they ain't my heroes.
Well,
Niggas, you are.
They-
You're the one who fought for us.
they get. I'm definitely not a hero, but they get hero worship from all kinds of people locally.
Yeah, I can't stand that stuff.
So,
You see on
so
the
it's. I don't know if
signs?
it's the pay and keeping food in their belly, or if it's the hero worship that keeps the order follower
I
an
bet
order
you
follower.
with the benefits and all, they are literally making about $100,000
If I meet a
And the
veteran
job.
on the street,
$100,000 a year.
Yeah, if-
Steal
if-
from you.
gotta like
Well,
the job.
if I
Well,
meet a
not
veteran on
necessarily.
the street homeless,
Yeah, not
he's more my hero than these
I think it's, if you think it's
assholes.
your duty, and that supersedes your actually liking what you're doing.
Hopefully
If you're doing something for a greater cause.
I never liked
Yeah, I hope so.
I doubt it.
It's
I doubt it,
It's already been proven that the judge is retiring.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
benefits to what they
Right.
do.
If I'm mistaken, isn't this the judge is related to one of the people who was snatching your signs?
I don't know. We haven't proven that yet.
Okay.
Well, I did hear on one of the videos that they was messing with so-and-so's boy, that's
You
the
look like Rogue
judge's
Nation.
nephew.
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry.
Yes.
You look like Rogue
But I don't know
Nation.
if it's this judge.
Wow.
Look, Rogue Nation.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'll take that.
That ain't something wrong with this time.
We need
I
this.
started.
I don't know who it was. It didn't pop up.
Oh, yeah,
It says
yeah.
private number.
Probably an auditor.
So you guys saw me like try to get entrance, right?
425.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys see me actually try to open the door, and they
Yes.
physically.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got
Yeah,
that
yeah,
with
I
your
got that.
assistive
I
device.
got
We
it.
all
I
got
it.
that.
I got it.
Yep.
So
They got the oath breakers.
I did
in
not.
here.
I'm not choosing to
425.
stay out of the court. I still want and intend to go to my court and do the business of the court. These individuals here
428.
are preventing me equal access.
Here comes.
These assholes.
Yeah, here comes your judge.
Mike.
Yeah.
So, can we step over here and have a chat?
Yeah.
All right.
Nazi following behind them.
I can't just
You had to back your ass up, didn't you? You can't go there,
You
dumbass.
lost hog over there.
He thought you could go up there. What gave you that right?
Look at this. Look at this, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, all night.
7 guns.
All night.
He could be one of those veterans. He's probably a flat.
They think they're gonna be a riot. We peaceful.
I served too.
No.
There's a lot of people out here in pocket service. More tires. Look. I hope y'all know everybody out here is liable for a lawsuit now. Every single one of you, including you, Smith, way back there trying to hide.
Here's another one coming out.
Gibbs again. Got more. Bullets.
Peaceful folk. There ain't nothing to worry about here, guys.
I heard you talking about the Constitution earlier. Something I found interesting. A lot of people don't know there was a Constitution in Germany right before
Sure.
the Nazi rise to power.
They're about to arrest me for not complying to the
Guarantee religious freedom and rights.
I don't know if you're gonna allow me to keep this.
I'll stand right here.
You actually trying to get educated.
Hey guys.
Fucking asshole, ain't you? Get out my way then.
Yep. Deputies are preventing me from appearing. So I'm still here intending to appear before the court. So I've been denied access. I'm here to do the business of the court, acting in good faith. So if you want to arrest me because I'm at court, then that's on you. But I'm here to do the business of the court. I'm here to go to court.
We want to know if they're going in naked. Is
Y'all
an option?
see? Watch
Can he
what
go in
the Nazis
naked
doing.
as an
Look at
option?
this.
Watch the Nazis.
Can he go in as
Man. Where is
Breaking the oath
Taking him into his
and
court
breaking the
date, or-
Constitution. The first oath they took to protect our
It's one of
Constitution.
the biggest lawsuits y'all getting ready to have, guys.
Are you stripping him of it? But that's okay for carry, like an old-fashioned blind man?
What if he was in the wheelchair? Shame on the Nazis.
I'm about to tackle the
This is
officer.
the Nazis. This is Nazi. Shame on y'all. Y'all broke y'all's oath. You're not protecting the Constitution. Shame on every one of you. Every one of you lost
You
your
might be allowed to
immunity.
go in
Every
naked.
one of you lost your
You can
immunity.
see the judge naked, like a man. Naked like a man.
His son there lurking.
That's how it was.
Every KKK. That's right. The KKK Act. That's exactly what y'all doing. KKK Act. How you feel, KKK? How you feel, KKK? You want to be educated? You fix to get educated because all of you just got lawsuit.
All lawsuit. There goes your
Every
boat,
one of
your
y'all
new
out
car,
here lost your
your house.
immunity. Everyone out here lost your immunity. Woody? Okay, we got Woody. We got more.
And actually, what they don't understand, the legal we're actually allowed to go in that courtroom report. Not courtroom, but courthouse.
Yeah.
Judge has no say outside that courtroom.
This guy right here,
Which one is this?
he's gonna be losing his boat and his car if he has
Oh, no,
one.
they threatened the rest of the
Oh, this guy too.
Make sure everybody can see him.
Yeah, too. That's what he tells the judge. His point.
His name is Kenny. His name is
With your photo.
His name is Titty. You wanted his Titty. His name is Titty.
Okay, so we got Officer Young up here. Gotcha.
Obviously, we don't live in America.
The whole world's
No,
getting
we
sent
don't.
too. Car, buddy.
Yeah.
Y'all's immunity is going
People get really intense about this stuff.
Y'all can have it at night.
Activism, but.
It's the real folks,
Yeah, well, I was just telling
He's
him
also got
about
a 1984.
the part that I found surprising is a lot of these regimes, fascist, communist. I was saying, the thing that I found surprising is a lot of these regimes, communist, fascist,
For to protect
and
the Constitution.
Nazi.
It's breaking the law. The law.
Before that, there was a constitution that guaranteed rights, like even religious freedoms under the Weimar Republic in Germany.
So,
And
Bunch of nonsense.
Y'all are fucking.
And I will get sued in 1984 and 1985.
Can I ask you one question, sir? Can I ask you one question, sir?
No, he's got covered face.
This is all his equipment right here? His bag?
This is his too. Pure equipment man.
Yes, sir.
But was he allowed to keep his glasses and hat full?
Is he about ready to see a judge right now for the arrest?
No, they'll take him over to the jail.
They'll book him in?
Yeah.
Is there anything you need to tell his wife to let her know anything?
Not now.
She's watching.
Yeah, about 500 people watching. And, thank you.
Got over it, Bobby.
Tell her to call me.
All right.
She's watching.
Miss Justice, Mike's attorney wants you to call him when you get a chance.
Biggest lawbreakers, you know what it was? Because I don't know the law.
Master Deputy Dave Bledsoe.
There you go, that's the real officer, he's proud of what he does, even though he's not.
You're the master. Get that straight. You're a deputy sheriff. No, he said his whole title was Master Deputy Sheriff. He ain't no master. He's a deputy sheriff.
Well, he is in the South, so they like to call him small town.
No, he's not my master. Jesus is not even my master.
Find out about
They'll find out.
Excuse me.
Not to.
You're our slave.
I can remember this day.
Asshole.
Federal court.
You were rough, you're our slave.
Feel bad, man.
That's why you're gonna learn. It's gonna take time. You're gonna learn.
A worker
Let
check.
me make another visit.
Put those gloves on and tickle my butthole?
No, they scared that fake virus is running
I
around.
don't want you to tickle my butthole with those gloves on, man. See you rolling out.
All about losing y'all bags. Every single one of y'all.
Y'all just committed a federal offense. I hope y'all know that.
They're the PAs, they
There's
really know
laws
what
for
they're
the
doing.
law. And y'all just
So guess what? Y'all can all be charged in your individual capacity. Not as you as a sheriff, deputy, but as a person.
can.
I hope you have
have to look at people
Matt.
in power for 50 years. Presidents only serve 8 years.
Simplify,
Regardless.
Matt, what just happened here? What was he arrested for?
He was arrested for wanting to wear his assistant equipment into the courtroom so he could fully understand the proceedings against him.
But he didn't wear them in there. That's what I don't understand.
Well,
He never crossed a threshold with them on.
Well,
How can he
well,
be
he's in
arrested?
contempt of court because he didn't show up in court.
Oh, okay.
He stood out here. Why aren't you in the courtroom with your attorney?
Okay. Makes sense now.
So he's late. When you're late in front of a judge, that's what happens to you. Actually, what happened here was a tragedy, man. And I weep. I weep for everybody, man. I'm not crying for Mike. I'm crying for the Constitution. People that sacrificed their lives. And this is what we got right here. This is where we are. Wear your masks. Obey. You will comply. And if you don't comply, this is what happens to you. You speak up, this is what happens to you.
So this is his stuff that you got?
This is his stuff. It's all his stuff. Sorry. Shame. It's just a shame what this country's come to.
And look them in the eye. Watch them. When you look
I
them
know,
in the eye,
I know.
they can't look at you.
I've been staring at them.
Yeah, they know they've done wrong.
I've been taking my time, looking at them square in the eyes.
Yeah.
Staring at them.
They all look
They look at you and they look down, they look side to side.
Or somebody standing around looking suspicious for the ID, don't know they're breaking the law there too.
Doesn't he look like Rogue Nation?
Yeah, I thought it was at first.
I did
I thought he
too.
was. He was.
I don't even know if this is still live. He just handed it up, so I'm just holding it up. I don't know if I'm live this way.
Cam back.
What is this place again?
It is
Wait a minute.
Rockingham Judicial Center.
Rockingham Judicial Center, Nazi building.
Hey, who's live? Y'all call for a call
There's
action?
another Nazi over there.
Did you call for a call for action?
What'd you say?
A call for action.
What is that?
Oh, so the other thing is we have a phone number for the detention facility. If people could call in and ask about if they're going to take away his assistive devices, because last time he was tortured in his cell
Yeah,
in
they
the
did.
Rockingham County, county jail.
Well,
and-
last time they threw them out in the street.
Yeah, well, exactly afterwards. But the nurse was saying that they don't need to take away his sunglasses or other things that also bring on debilitating migraines. And so hopefully we can get a call in.
Do you know the number?
I have it. I'm gonna, as soon as I end this, I can give it to
And
everybody.
this is for the jail?
This is for the jail. Yes.
Yeah, because I got my phone out
Detention
ready.
facility for Rockingham County.
Actually, legally, for a failure to appear, he was outside. What they were supposed to do was actually take him straight to the judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not take him to jail. They're supposed to take him
That's why I
straight
asked
to the
if they-
judge.
That's why I asked if they did that, but they didn't.
No, they're not gonna do that.
No, they're not going to do that.
Already
But
stepped in.
Yeah.
Not if the judge already stepped in. The judge
Well,
can
the
say-
whole purpose is because he didn't appear. You can bring him before the judge.
Failure to appear. He wasn't in the courtroom when he was supposed to be.
Well, that's
So the
not his
judge
fault
said,
then.
go get him. And that's putting a bench warrant out on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the bench warrant literally states that
He
you're
was
supposed to bring
here.
him before the magistrate court.
Yep. Oh, really?
Yeah. If you actually read what the
Well, maybe you'll see him the next morning. I don't know.
no,
Or not at
No,
all.
this is,
I don't give a
this
fuck.
is the Nazi judge. You'll probably teach him in a couple days. Just teach him a lesson, so to say. But what they don't realize, by holding justice, he's getting more money.
I guess.
He's getting more money. 'Cause
Well, they're
every
also,
minute that he's in there, he's getting paid.
Well, not if
And
they
plus
torture or
he's
kill
getting
him.
paid for the dumbass doing their job.
Not if they torture or kill him. So we'll see what happens.
Last time they left him out in the damn rain, on the sidewalk.
I'd like to make a FOIA request. I want that judge
How
order
y'all
says he
feel
can't
about
bring
being
his
a
assistive
blind
devices.
man, unconscious, in the rain, on a sidewalk, and somebody else
That's
found him
true.
in the hospital?
Yeah, when they
That makes
released
you
him.
feel good. You like that badge now? That's what y'all did. That's what y'all did.
Why not?
Cut
You're
this
public
off
servant,
for now.
right? Anybody can take my FOIA request. What is wrong?
That is the
I
law.
want the judge's order that states that you can't bring the assistive devices in. That's what I want.
Maybe go over in front of the jail.
Where's that?
You over here, look at all this stuff right here.
Okay, listen, I wrote a paper for Brian. I seen you on the moderator on Brian's channel.
Yeah.
I sent a paper to Brian called DJT Storm Will Be Warning the State of Virginia. And I wanted to talk to him now. I didn't get to talk to him and whatnot. But, I live in this county. I live out in the country and, I just got, started my 20 years ago, it started at this courthouse for me. I didn't know where it would go to, but,
We all have similar experiences that awoke us.
Yeah, I ended up having a situation where one of these sheriff's department officers here lied and tried to say I assaulted him with a deadly weapon, and he tried to lie on stand, and thank God I had first time ever in trouble. First time ever going to prison, I went to a federal prison. Never been, I had...
Hey, I saw the lawyer back there just talking to the cashier. She's not even wearing a mask. And then the lawyer's just talking bullshit to the lady in the corner. What happened to the guy? Why is he arrested?
Apparently a bench warrant. He wasn't in court when he was supposed to be.
So now, I don't know in North Carolina law, but they might be able to hold him. He might not be able to get bond now because of that.
It's all up to the judge. Well, actually, it's up to the magistrate now.
The only thing, the whole thing is that, from what I see, man, is that, the ADA issue, that Mike is required for him to have proper function as a normal person to have these devices. It just allows him to function like us. He can't dictate. He can't write things
Plain
down.
as day.
Yeah, he needs to have these.
There's no refuting that these devices assist him for him to fully comprehend what he's experiencing in the courtroom or anywhere else.
Yeah.
What did you guys get?
Well, we have a certified copy that this is the signature for the Superior Court Judge Wilson, and for the other judge that was going to hear the case today. His name is Judge Freeman, and so they certified the copies as true copies, but and there's their signatures here. But what the gentleman noticed here was that there is no other witnesses. There is no witnesses to these signatures. I don't know how much that helps him.
Well, the thing is, the notary's a witness.
But
the
notary
is just certifying that this is a copy.
True copy. I didn't know if it was notary.
But it was not a notary.
Now it does have on here that that it was filed in 2015 by whoever it is, but that's just a filing. So this could have been sitting in on the desk for
one signature
whatever.
is for January 19th by one judge, Freeman, and then the other signature from the other judge, Superior Court, Judge Wilson, is from 2015.
And here you go. Like the way that this is, I've even actually heard that it's down to the point of the fonts, the way that it is, due to the way that this font is written.
In Old English.
And then here, this is Pat McRory. It says Governor, so that this cannot correspond because this is proper English. Okay.
That's right.
There's only, I think it's Yale University that actually teaches the scientific grammar of language. Now, everything here it's
a mixed match.
It says nothing. It would be like writing French and German together and trying to be able to say that you can understand. You can't do it, man. It doesn't make any sense. And quarter of my life I've been beat down, and I'm done being beat down, man.
Yep.
I'm done being beat down. I've lost pretty much everything.
Did anybody get the two guys that were standing over here? I was filming. They pulled up in that truck, the one that was revving their engine up here.
Family given name is Donovan.
Them were Madison people.
I heard it.
That's why I kept my eye on them two back here. I had my back turned to them, watching them the whole time.
Has anybody got that number yet?
Oh, appreciate it.
Somebody could Google it. Pretty easy.
Yeah, man.
So what part of this annex is the jail?
The annex is in the back.
So let's take a walk around back, see what's going on back.
Let's go. But that officer up there claims to say that he's not in the back.
Let me just talk.
Behind the scenes Carolina, baby. Y'all go subscribe. Cali Girl in the Carolinas. We love you out there.
So they must have took him from the judge.
Over 500, I want to.
Okay, everybody ready for the number for the jail? Are you still live streaming?
Yes, sir.
All right, the number for the jail is 336-634-3236. And again, that's 336-634-3236. That's the Rockingham County Jail and Detention Facility.
All right, guys, y'all hear that? Y'all go out there. Make sure y'all call.
Booking, the first number. There's an extension for administration, the nurses. I talked to all of them on a video on the Breathe Free Academy, but apparently go to booking to ask them about his treatment, and it's the #1 option on the call.
Keep it respectful, but blow their phones up.
Yeah.
Blow them up, baby.
Thank you.
No problem.
And what's your channel?
Oh, Breathe Free Academy.
What is it?
Breathe Free Academy.
How do you spell it?
Breathe, so breath, and then with an E at the end, and then Free Academy. Yeah, because a lot of people. Thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it. Yeah, just kind of starting out. Long time friend of Mike's.
They're not answering, y'all.
All right, guys, blow them up, blow them up. Keep calling.
Maritime law. It's all maritime law. That's why it's all capitalized. And the whole thing is certificate allowed.
336 634 3236.
Might have to put a 1 first.
It answers the Rockingham, but it goes the voicemail.
But they let them come in that way.
Yeah, some of the numbers go straight to voicemail. Bookings apparently is option number 1.
Filming, I don't think it is.
I'd ask if they're...
No, they weren't
Put the battery in. That's probably
No, they're putting them on him right now.
I'll go ahead and put the battery just in case something happens.
That's what they're putting on him right now. Yeah.
To press 2, you're talking to the nurse.
Wonder which one of them are gonna do the cavity search. Which one of them is designated for cavity search detail?
No. I don't know. No. He's handcuffed because he was under arrest. He's handcuffed because he's under arrest.
They do it for everybody.
It's not that they're handcuffing him to bring him to the judge. I'm not sure.
No, he's under arrest.
Terrible, man. We're in
Thank you.
Shame to say.
See what they're saying.
Don't have to go to his house. Go out and get him. That's what they do.
Here's the big four.
Wasn't in court.
Today?
Yes.
Was he he wasn't in court.
In court when he was at the courthouse. Right. He wasn't checking properly and he wasn't in the courtroom when he was supposed to be in the courtroom.
But they want to.
Sorry, there's no operator available at this hour. Hello,
That was the
Cisco
catch
Unity
22.
messaging system. From the touchtone.
That sounded like a laugh-in skit.
All because of
I know
this. All because of this. I mean, look at it.
And that's from the VA.
Look at it. This is his equipment. This is all he wanted to take in there. This is it. This is all. This is all.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
They
That's
want him in
one
there
of the
as
biggest
not a
career
Do you
human
killers.
guys
being.
understand why this would matter? Do you guys understand why this would even matter in a courtroom? Really?
No, because they put them out in the rain.
Anybody understand this?
No, they don't understand, but they put them out in the daggone rain.
Some kind of a grain.
On the sidewalk.
One, two, three, four pieces of equipment here.
Judges do not want accountable records.
That's it.
And that's one of the things that we need to say. That is not his courtroom. That is the people's courtroom.
Anybody understand why this is, I mean,
They always say they want one official record when there's no problem with there being another one that's unofficial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's that judge, Chris Freeman, and I hate to say that because y'all know, is a coward, a lawbreaker, and he's just doing this to be mean to blind justice.
No, he does it to everyone.
He needs to be put out of office.
Out of something.
And the people can do it. I've called. I don't know if y'all see my video. Me and my son both called. Well, you have to talk to a lawyer for that. We can't do anything about that. That's how they do it.
What's going to happen now?
Young lady.
Yeah.
well, you're gonna have to wait until magistrate sees
They
him.
don't understand. It's the people's
He might be
court.
even held forever. I mean, not forever, but for
Until
however long
Monday.
the judge wants him. It's if it's a contempt, the judge can hold him for however long. I mean, it's.
Magistrate may not show up till Monday.
I don't even think the magistrate would have anything to do with it at this point. I think it's all a benchmark
Because the
type deal.
judge is already.
The judge has
done it.
already ruled, and he could hold him there for however long he wants, actually.
Do you think there'd be a bail?
They can probably restrict that too. The judge can do whatever he wants to him now because he failed to appear in court.
It's funny, that's where justice ends, is with the judge.
And he's getting
Well,
paid.
weren't we
for
There's no due
these
process at all.
Wasn't it mentioned earlier out in the parking lot before this happened that there was even a question about whether or not he was going to be on the docket? Am I wrong about that?
I didn't hear that. I would imagine because it's already been postponed. They can only postpone it for so long. They can't continue.
I don't know
So,
who said it, but I got it on camera. Someone saying that they thought it was questionable. whether
well,
it was on
that's
the docket.
why his attorney went in and said, "I got to check in with the judge and to see if he was on the docket, see if anything's changed."
So apparently he was.
He was on the docket, and his attorney come back out and said, "Mike, you got to come on over here. He talked to him by himself over
You see that
there.
officer try to get into the conversation?
Well,
No.
yeah, it's a sad day, man.
Is that a high-powered cannon?
Yeah.
It's a sad day.
60 frames a second?
Yes.
That's dangerous.
Yes.
You might hurt somebody.
If they're gonna,
Yeah, I just
if
killed
they're
all
gonna,
their lives. Yeah, careers.
if they do this
Career
to
killers.
an individual that needs this, what do you think they do to individuals that aren't handicapped,
Yeah.
that don't have needs for accommodation, to just to understand their
Well, just-
appearance in court?
Yeah, just like me, I have a bad back. I had to sit down periodically.
But what happens about the poor slup in there that doesn't have any of these, and
Yeah.
they get railroaded even
Or the
worse?
poor slup that don't know what's right.
Well, because there's no, they just go about their life. They take their lick from the judge, and they either go to jail or pay their fine, and they move on with their lives.
I want your nose.
Blind Justice isn't that type of person. He isn't going to stand there and take it and move on with his life. He understands a wrong, and he's trying to rectify that wrong. And he's tried everything he possibly can to rectify the situation in a peaceful way.
Yes.
And they fought him every step of the way.
And in a proper way.
And in a proper way.
That's what he does.
A proper redress of grievances
he's
with your
special.
government. And they just want their power, man. They love their power. They love to
The
dictate
power
to
they
people.
think they have.
They love to
Yeah, they
dictate
forget
to
that we
people.
gave them that power so we could take that power.
The more they
They
get, the
only
more they
have
want.
as much power as the people with guns are willing to give them.
That's right. You only have enough power for the people with guns to give it. Question. Somebody said they took them to the elevator upstairs. This lady over here said.
I don't know what's upstairs.
I don't either.
Is that the courtrooms upstairs?
Yeah, courtroom's on the second floor. And that's what that sign was saying, no recording devices or any cameras that's gonna be used for media is not allowed on the second floor. That's what the judge, that's what the judge signed.
Right.
Well, he doesn't have any power in the courthouse. He has power in that courtroom.
That's right.
And that's
So
what he
any-
fails to understand.
And that's what they all
see,
fail to understand.
That's another thing, is they didn't even let him attempt to get into the courtroom. They stopped them at the front door,
Yeah.
which is kind of odd to me, is that why not at least let him try to step into the courtroom with the devices? Why arrest him out even before he even attempts to get into the building at all? It's just absurd. It's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a public building.
If anything, he's allowed into the common areas.
That's exactly
He might not
right.
be allowed into the restricted areas, but at least the common areas,
At least
where
let
there's
the
all
man
kind of
inside.
artifacts. He could find a car that might be on auction next week. I saw all that. I saw all the artifacts even from 1898.
That's
you could
right.
look at an old, whatever they had on the, behind the little glass window. It's all available for the public.
Well, if you've noticed, now that COVID is here, they have locked all the government buildings down.
Yeah.
They have
you
these
can
little-
go to
they have
Burger King
these
and
little-
eat, but you can't go in the government building.
They have these security sheriffs, I call them now, because they're security sheriffs at every door. They ring you in, and then they let you in, and it ain't the way it's supposed to work. And it's insane.
I don't
Remember, he did try to go in.
He did.
Block the door.
If we had a long PVC pipe, we could have looked right through the window. With a camera on the top of it.
Well, it's
Or my drone right there.
unless it's for your job.
But just in case y'all didn't see, this is Blind Justice equipment. Right there, his headsets, his device here, and his device here, and his device here.
And his backpack.
And his backpack. They
Dadgummit, he didn't leave me any liquids to drink. Is there some in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. It's sad what
I hope he's still
we
alive.
let the people, let our government do. People need to get an education, learn the Constitution. Hey, Carolina Guardian, how about tell everybody where they can learn the Constitution?
Oh yeah. If y'all live, there's a free Constitution 101 course on Hillsdale.ed, I think, or .com. It's Hillsdale, the college.
.edu.
EDU, yeah, .ed. And you can actually take the course for free. And when you get done with taking all the tests and everything, they will send you certificates saying you passed their course.
This
So
is what
if you
lawyers
wanna
got
learn
to
the
pass before they go to
Constitution-
school. The lawyers have to pass this course before they get into that college.
They should have to take that course.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, they really
But
should.
they spend too much time at the gun range.
Actually, they don't. They don't know how to aim. If you look at any of the weapons encounters, all over the place.
Yeah, they're too busy pulling that trigger and not letting it reset like it's supposed to. It takes approximately 3 to 5 seconds to accurately lock in on a target with a weapon. And that's what the military taught me.
Can we go lock his stuff up?
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure it's secure.
By March of this year, okay?
You want to take my keys?
Yeah. I don't know if this is on or off. I'm just going to let it run.
Oh yeah, you can't. He's got it.
Yeah,
Nobody
all,
can do anything.
Right. That's what I figured.
It's for us to rise
Well, it'd probably be nice if it had some power when he got out.
That Constitution gives us
Yeah,
the
that's
power.
true. But he can't turn it off. He's got it. No one can turn it off. Only he knows the combination.
The Constitution literally says by any means necessary.
So if it's off,
By
he
any
he
means
turned it off.
necessary.
The only way you could turn it off is bust it with a hammer.
I don't think much is going to happen now unless we want to go protest at the jail.
Yep. The jail's right behind here.
Yeah, right here.
You have no right to fight back.
Yeah, if it's an unlawful arrest, you actually have a right
And, you know,
to fight.
The problem is, they got 100 grand.
you got to experience great hardship and pain. And
Yeah, well, last
That's
time
why
I
we have
checked,
these career killers.
last time I checked, there's over a couple thousand people, more than 1,000 people in this town. If they decide to rise up against and use their Second Amendment, there's nothing they can do about it.
Are you gonna leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I gotta get back, man, to my house. I only plan on running out for a little bit. I take care of my.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ku Klux Klan members around here, ain't it?
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. God willing, it will stay beautiful.
Oh no, there's still Ku Klux Klan members.
They're not the original Ku Klux Klan. Because the original Ku Klux Klan didn't only go against the blacks. They went against a man beating his wife or a man not taking care of his family. I know this because my grandfather was one of the...
We need to walk around to the jail.
The jail's, yeah, the jail's
See what it
around.
looks like.
The jail's around that side.
grandfather
I've been here, man. This place gives me PTSD,
Because
man.
that's not what the Ku Klux
You know.
Klan stood for.
Gentlemen, I'm out of here.
See you later.
Yeah. Hey. You guys, yeah, take care.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you too, man. Sorry I can't do any more, man. You know, these venues, man, these places are houses of fiction.
What's your channel?
My channel? I don't have a channel. I just came down. I followed NC Tyrant Hunter, and I follow Mike's channel. You know, because you know, I'm a concerned citizen. I study law, and
You're a local.
I'm a local, and you know.
Gawkers. You know, these fucking gawkers, man.
What's your channel?
We don't have a channel. We just support us for Mr. Nelson, and it's We the People.
Are
We
you
don't
a
have-
local?
No, from Florida.
Something useful and actually clean his damn windows.
You drove all the way down here just to be
But that's all right. But we came here to support and sit in the. He needs at least one or two citizens. He needs witnesses.
Yep.
The judge can't just be the judge, the prosecutor, and the lawyers. They're all part of the same society.
Almost every government.
Mr.
Yes,
Nelson
sir.
needed
an LLC.
independent.
And that they borrow
Well, thank you
money
for coming.
from the central
From
bank.
Blood and Justice. I'm sure he's already told you.
See, the government doesn't make a widget. The government doesn't make a product that they make a profit from. They get their money from not us anymore. They get it from the
Maybe
Federal
show him
Reserve.
something that you
They use
learned
us
about
as
this
collateral.
guy. Maybe he needs
I spoke with this
Whereas
gentleman
before,
who
they
knows
used to have
about
to come to
Constitution
us
and law
to get their
versus
money.
common man.
And we were
and,
too stingy
common
with our
law.
money. No, you ain't gonna
He's
spend
very
no
well
money on
versed in
that.
that. He's been studying it, and he does definitely can help him
So
out.
then they said, well, we can't do that anymore because people aren't giving enough money to us.
Just
So
gonna
what
take
we're
So
gonna
you
do
already
is we're
know
gonna
that
allow
guy
the
that
central
you
banks in
listen
there,
to?
and we'll borrow money off of them, and it's insane. It's been tried 3 times in this country's history, and every time it's gone down in flames. We need to end the Federal Reserve System today. We need to go back to a bimetal system of barter and trade, which is silver and gold, and we need to end the federal tyranny. It's
Do you
federal.
know the gold is no longer there?
Doesn't matter whether the gold is there or not. Of course it's not there. It hasn't been there for 100 years.
Yeah.
Okay?
It was gone. When the Federal Reserve was created and prior to World War I, they said, I think we had $110 million or billion, whatever it was at that time. I forget. It's been so long since I read it. And the Federal Reserve Bank had like 70 million or billion worth of gold. And they said, well, deposit the money in our bank and we'll give you credit for the war. Well, by 1933, after World War I, all of our gold was gone. So that's why the House Joint Resolution 192, the gold standard was repealed. Once the gold standard was repealed, what was left as collateral?
Us.
Us.
So what happened is they created the Social Security card.
That's exactly right.
You know, so what happened is socialism's here, people. We are living in a socialist state.
Exactly.
It's been here since 1933.
It's been here since 1913.
Do y'all know?
Well, yeah, with implementation. Yeah,
right.
Do y'all know?
Yeah,
Here
you're
goes
right.
on driver's license
Yeah.
insurance.
And actually before that, because the government was tired of asking J.P. Morgan to borrow money. Do you know that the United States government borrowed money from the
Are you hanging
movers and
around or are you
shakers
gonna leave?
prior to the 19th and the 20th century?
trying to
They
decide.
actually
He
borrowed
probably
money
won't
off
even
of
get
these
out till
moguls,
Monday.
these
Yeah, I
industrialists,
know.
these
I don't know,
railroad
probably
guys.
find a place to
They
look-
actually
pull up
borrowed money off
locally
of these
and,
movers and
make
shakers.
a few more
of
posts
society.
and then
Originally, they
head
had borrowed
out.
money from Benjamin Franklin, and that's why they made him an ambassador of the United States. And he was
Tuesday,
the one that
though.
they
I mean,
borrowed
you
money
might-
from in the beginning.
you
'cause
might
he was
end
an
up
inventor.
bailing
Oh
him
yeah,
out.
I was thinking
He
today
the
was
one that had the
Saturday.
money at
No
that
wonder.
time. So he was
You
able
might
to
end up
lend money
bailing
to
him out if
Congress
he's
to
in
get
I was
danger
money.
thinking
again.
this
You
was
know
the
the
week.
very first
Yeah,
way
yeah,
that the federal
exactly.
government tried to
Tuesday.
raise money after it was formed.
That's
Thank
why
God.
it's when you retire.
1787.
Every day Saturday.
1787
Yeah, no,
is
right.
when it was pretty much finalized.
Thanks.
They had a lottery.
I'm glad you guys
They
are
had a
here.
lottery. The government had printed out lottery tickets, and they said, "Hey, you have a
You
chance
see,
to win."
Rogue Nation
People
right
bought
here?
the ticket, and
What?
that's the way they
Rogue
funded the
Nation.
government.
Doesn't he look like
from
him?
the beginning?
No.
And then
I don't know
they
about
went
that.
into tariffs and taxation and all of that. But it
I've never
touched
seen him in person, so.
us until the Whiskey Rebellion. From where I came from, Pittsburgh. It was the very first rebellion in this country. It was called the Whiskey Rebellion. And what George Washington did, in essence, was said, well, we need to pay for the Revolutionary War. So we're only going to take 1% of the population of evil whiskey men. It's all the way over there in the wilderness. And the people over there are like, wait a second.
Oh, around.
That's how we make a living. We barter and trade with our whiskey. And it's never been illegal before. But now you're imposing a 1% tax on us. Why us? Why not them guys over there in Boston?
I might.
But get this, y'all know that black law.
I thought about it. I think
There's
my
his
plan
attorney.
around, and I thought
No,
about
it's a
trying
black
to do
guy.
that tomorrow.
Black law, yeah, that's.
Do you
okay,
know
well, if you're not
you're
going.
able to drive your conveyor?
Do you know when he might be released?
I'm not attorney-client privilege. I can't.
Oh, okay.
And you're taping me. I can't.
Yeah, maybe it'll be soon. Thank you.
That's getting.
He didn't say anything.
No.
He said he can't say.
That's getting close.
You had that on the back of your.
Yeah, on the license plate tag.
Well, that's getting.
Did you carry liability at the time? Did you have insurance?
No.
No.
What is it?
I didn't even have a license.
In black law,
Black's Dictionary?
Yeah, Black's Dictionary.
you can drive your conveyance, which they call a car, because legal terms is different than our terms, without license, insurance,
this is his.
and tax,
I
as
said
long
this
as you're
design.
not working commercially.
And
So
I went
if
to
you drive your
Richmond to go
conveyance from point A to point B, don't have to
Now
have
they're
license.
working their way over here.
Legal, but these assholes for something.
They're using our definition, whatever I can expand. Our
We
definition.
don't even have to pay on insurance at all.
I need to end this.
Yeah.
I don't
You
think.
got, like, the man that you're working back and forth, yeah, that's a license right there.
Yeah,
Matt, can you say something to end this live stream?
Yeah. See you later. Thanks for helping out Blind Justice, being here to support them.
phone calls.
Make them phone calls, man.
When do you think he's going to be released?
It's up to the judge at
See,
this point.
today's Tuesday.
It's up to the judge, really.
So it could be
The
tomorrow.
judge could hold him for as long as he wants if he's been held in contempt.
Yeah.
The judge can hold him until he says he's done wrong and apologize to the judge. Get on his knees and beg to the judge to let him out of jail. That's exactly what he has to do.
Well, thank everybody for watching.
I said it nicely, and get on your knees and beg him. I wanted to say something else, but I'm not going to say it that way.
Do you know the first black man?
Well,
I don't think he could do that.
Well, the first person that
Do you
went
have a
to court
channel?
in the United
No.
States
Just sore porter?
to get a black slave.
Follow. Well,
Subscribe.
I'm going to end.
A black man had to go to court